So hey, if you're watching YouTube instructional videos, it probably means you're a little bit of a geek when it comes to being a swing aficionado. You kind of probably study swings a little more than most golfers do, probably study yourself on video, and you really have an interest in getting better, and maybe some of the things you see on video aren't how you like them to be. In this case today, we're going to be talking about how to get the right elbow in front of the pocket. You know that it's supposed to be there. It looks great. All the players on TV do it. And you know it's part of hitting the ball long and straight. So right after this, let's get into the right ways of doing that. And there's a couple of really bad ways that can really hose you, screw you over if you try to do them the wrong way. So hey, stay tuned. Hey, I'm Steve with HitItLonger.com. I'm on a journey to hit it longer and straighter down the fairway. Of course, that means hitting my irons super duper straight too, so I can get on the green real close to the cup, make lots of birdies. Hey, and if you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe, hit the like button, and head over to my website for more content. I've got over 100 free articles and videos over at HitItLonger.com. I hope you'll visit. I think it'll make your swing better and lower your scores. So today we're talking about that right elbow position in the slot as you come down on your downswing. You know, if you've ever read any of Hogan's stuff or seen some of the photographs or drawings, he liked to get the elbow right in here like this, because really, you may have heard this before, that the right arm and the right hand should be making a rock skip action with the club head through the ball and really whipping that this way. So this is one of the big pages in Hogan's book, 5 Lessons, where he gets to this position in the slot and he says, I wish I had 3 hands, 3 right hands at this point, because I really feel like I'm in position to whip the club through without impedance or slowing down, but just total acceleration and freedom. But now most people are trying to get their elbow in front of their pocket completely the wrong way. Let me show you from the face on how I see most people trying to do it. Most people are trying to pull their arm in front of their pocket. So they're collapsing this space right here. It's super important that you don't lose any of this space. You really need to keep as much of this intact so that you don't destroy the width of your swing. You don't want to pull it in narrow like this, pull it into the side of the body, or try to pull the elbow in front of the pocket and kind of manually place it there. It seems like it's the kind of the most obvious solution, but there may not be many things more deadly to your golf swing and wrecking it for the better part of a decade if you were to really go off the rails and train yourself for a few months in trying to pull this elbow in tight or trying to jam it in front of the pocket. This is simply not how you're going to do it. So let me show you the 3 actual keys that are going to make the elbow fall in front of the pocket pretty much automatically. Now the first idea, you notice I've got my drill set up here. I'm going to use the chair for step number 1, and that's going to be, I want to actually lift this chair. So let's say I'm in good position here. I actually want to lift this chair on the way through. See, most golfers, they will come forward off the wall or off the chair and tend to stand up like this. And see, now the pelvis is starting to occupy the space where that elbow and handle are supposed to be. So the elbow ends up on video looking like it's kind of trapped behind the right hip here. And then from there, there's really tough to square the club face from there. You're definitely going to have a hard time with right a lot and left sometimes. But instead, you should work on, either with the chair or with the wall, increasing the pressure to the point of lifting the chair this way. And see, now I've got this nice neat slot for the arm to fall right in front of me. It's the same thing if I was going to try to skip a rock or throw a baseball and turn a double play. I wouldn't do it this way. My arm would run right into my hip and I wouldn't have the right arm slot to turn it. So I'm going to do it from here, this much bend with my butt out behind me, and now my elbow is in front of the pocket and it has free rein to be driven down to first base, or the rock can skip across the pond multiple times from this arm angle. So make sure, and you can rehearse it like I do with the chair, that is, keep the pressure on and drive down the wall as you lift. Drive down the wall as you lift it, or increase the pressure. Okay, our number 2 key to getting the elbow to fall in front of the pocket, not by forcing it, but letting it just drop in there more naturally, is we've got to get the handle path going around low and to the left after the exit. So in conjunction with the butt staying back, you see, if I make the handle exit low and left, there's a really good chance that from the start of the downswing, we're going to see the handle come out in front of me at a diagonal more this way in order to make that low left happen. So if I were to swing high and right, like this, and have my club, my handle get real tall and just kind of chop this stick in half, what's going to happen there is the handle of the club is going to tend to drop to vertically or behind you. Again, sticking that elbow behind you more this way. Now the elbow's behind me, and I'm going to throw it out to right field and flip it over, and not with a lot of power, because again, I don't have that exploding rock skip sensation, sidearm throwing sensation that's really going to whip the club through. So let me hit one for you, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to miss the head cover, miss the stick, and we'll look at it in slow-mo and see if my elbow didn't drop in front of my pocket quite naturally. Now there's one more idea that's going to help get your right elbow to fall in front of the pocket, and that's going to be, I call it the spinning the pizza maneuver. So if I'm holding a box of pizza right here flat on my hand like this, see, if I just take the wrist and on the backswing I'm going to turn the pizza box this way. That's going to make my elbow kind of go into a little kind of a Jack Nicklaus move like this. Watch this. Like that. I'm winding up the forearm, turning the pizza box about 90 degrees, and then I'm going to turn it back about 90 degrees this way. So what I'm doing is I'm internally and externally rotating this humerus bone here, essentially doing this. So that happens at the rotator cuff muscles here. And so I'm going to be here, internally rotating it, and then externally rotating it. And you see how, if I do it from here, how right now the elbow's behind me, and now the elbow starts to fall in front of me, almost like I'm going to do a karate chop that way. So turn the elbow in front of me, keep the butt back, elbow will fall in front of me, exit low and to the left with your club handle. All right, let's see if I can put it all together one more time. I'm going to be lifting the chair, swinging under and left of the head cover, and I'm going to be giving it a little bit in my transition, spin the pizza box, and let's give it a try. We'll watch it in slow motion after this, just you can make sure that I've done it right. So hey, putting that right elbow and giving it a clear path this way can really turbocharge your club speed, because it really sets you in position to whip this club through. But if you try to do it the wrong way and you're trying to jam that elbow in and lose all your width and pull the handle towards the ball, even worse, you can get into some real problems with hosling the ball and slicing it a lot. So be very careful. If you see yourself on video and it looks like your elbow's kind of more behind your hip, coming in this way, approach it the way I've done it with these 3 ideas instead. Hey, I hope this has been enlightening. I hope that you will take a couple of these tips and go try them out on the range and see if they work for you. If they do, I hope you'll come back and report to the rest of the community here in the comments. Let us know how you've done. So hey, I'm Steve. Don't forget to visit my channel coming up. I'm going to have a lot of really cool giveaways. So look forward to my next videos in the next couple weeks. Also, thanks to Golf Development Complex in Moore Park, California for hosting us today. So hey, I'm going to go and work on my right elbow a little bit more through these 3 principles and just try to keep working on hitting it longer and straighter. But hey, if I don't see you in the next video, I hope I see you longer and straighter down the fairway.